Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. My name is Maddie if you are new here. It is Friday afternoon. I just finished up all of my work for the week. So it is officially the weekend. I thought this would be a fun weekend to vlog. I have a few social plans, things going on. My boyfriend's actually out of town this weekend and all of next week. So it's giving reminiscent of my many years of living alone. So I'm just trying to fill my social calendar up a little bit with plans, do some fun things while I'm here by myself. Also, today is May 2nd, so it's the kickoff of May. May is definitely one of the best months of the year. I would maybe give it second place. First, hands down, is June. I'm biased because my birthday month is June, but June is just the absolute best vibes. It's the kickoff of summer, but May is really up there, especially in Charleston. I just feel like there's so many fun things going on this month. I'm actually gonna start doing my makeup in a bit. I'm going out to dinner and drinks with Hannah, so I'm gonna do my makeup, start getting ready for that. I'm gonna start doing my makeup for the night. I thought we could chit chat a little while I get ready. It's been a minute since I last vlogged, and also I feel like we're due for like a moving check-in. It's officially been 5 months since I moved to Charleston. If you're new here, just stumbling across this video, I moved here from New Jersey toward the end of last year. I moved down here with my boyfriend. I'm very happy to report that I'm loving Charleston as much as ever. I've been having so much fun down here, especially now that it's like spring and the weather has been getting warm. There's just so much to do, so much going on. Been going to the beach, like really taking advantage of all the things I said I wanted to in moving here. Something that I've been talking a lot with my friends about has just been about making new friends as an adult and like meeting people in a new city. Moving here is really the first time I've like put myself in a new environment as an adult. I went to college in New Jersey and then lived there ever since graduating, so I've never really lived in a new city away from friends and family. Before ever moving here, I knew it was gonna be out of my comfort zone and really like a challenge for me to meet people here and make new friends. Obviously, I moved here with my boyfriend, so that is helpful to have him, but I always advocate for, you know, having friends outside of your relationship. I've always really valued my girl friend group and not only hanging out with my boyfriend. So that was something that was important for me in coming here. But at the same time, I'm like such an introvert and I've never been good at like just sparking up conversation with people randomly or like putting myself in potentially uncomfortable social situations. Growing up, you're really put in all these structured environments where it's pretty easy to make friends, you know, whether it's in school growing up or in sports, in college, which I had my fair share of like struggling to make friends freshman year of college, but eventually like meeting people in classes or extracurriculars, like you're just kind of in these more structured environments, and then post-grad you're just like thrown out into the world with no structure at all to meet people. If you also, you know, moved to a new city where you didn't know anyone, or maybe you just are looking for new friends, like I'm sure you can relate to how challenging it is to make friends as an adult. All that to say, I am feeling very fortunate because 5 months in, I've made quite a few new friends and met a lot of people that I vibe with. I did know Hannah before moving here because she moved here from New York and we knew each other from back up north, so it's been good to have her, and then I've met a few new friends through her as well. Outside of that, I've really just been trying to like meet as many people as I possibly can and say yes to everything. I've gone through a lot of waves with this in my life. There have definitely been periods of time where I am like advocating for saying no to things and protecting your time and energy and, you know, not feeling obligated to say yes, which I think is the case a lot of the time. But since being here, I'm trying to push myself to always say yes to plans and, you know, put myself in settings or in groups where I may be able to meet new people. Once you're able to kind of get over that hump of like making one friend or like meeting one person, then I feel like it gets a lot easier because you're able to meet people through those people, or even if you just have like one buddy to go out and grab drinks with, or dinner or coffee or whatever it is, you can meet people organically that way too. I will say, I think one advantage has just been like the nature of Charleston. Charleston in particular is full of so many transplants. Basically every single person I've met since being here is not like born and raised in South Carolina. I would actually say like 90% of the people I've met are from the Northeast, weirdly. It definitely helps being in a city like this where so many people have moved here within the last like 1 to 5 years, because everyone's kind of in the same boat, right? Like everyone wants to meet people, everyone wants to make new friends. I just feel like people here are very friendly and very open to meeting new people. I was able to make a couple of friends literally by sliding into their DMs before moving here, and since I've moved here, I've just like, you know, naturally followed a lot of girls that live in Charleston, and if I see someone that's like mutually following me, I'll just send them a hey girl text. I think if you see someone that looks cool and lives in your city, like there's no shame in sending a message like asking to grab coffee or drinks or dinner or whatever. More often than not, like people are also looking to meet people and make friends, so it doesn't hurt to shoot your shot. So I've been able to meet a couple people that way and then have made more friends through those people too. Also, another thing, I have been in a few like big group social settings where I'm meeting a bunch of new people at once, and I feel like it's so easy to be like, we should hang out sometime, like we should grab drinks or something, and then nothing ever comes of that. So another thing that I've really been trying to do is like make sure if I'm like chit-chatting with someone, I get their Instagram or I get their phone number, and then I will like initiate making plans. Like I'll text them or DM them like, hey, we should, you know, plan something within the next couple of weeks or whatever. If you are the one to actually initiate making plans, I guarantee you the other person is gonna be so happy that you did. So that's another thing too that I've been trying to push myself to do, is like initiate plans, actually get something scheduled. So yeah, that's my update. I've met some really nice people here. Things are going well. Loving Charleston, feeling like home here. Speaking of that, I actually went to the DMV this morning and got my South Carolina driver's license. So that's really exciting. I feel like that makes everything official. I hope they ID me at the bar tonight because I want to use my new license. I hate doing my eyebrows, guys. This is my least favorite step in my makeup. This and mascara. It's like the two things that bring the whole look together, but they're also my two least favorite things to do. Outfit check before we head out. Kitty and Lennon are behind me. I don't know what's going on. I'm just wearing this little frilly black tank from Princess Polly. I got this years ago. These jeans are Abercrombie. They're the low-rise baggy fit. I'll link the exact ones down below. And then I'm wearing these black heels from Target. They're from the brand A New Day. I don't think that these exact ones are still available, but I'll link similar ones down below because these are the comfiest heels that I own. They're like the perfect little strappy black kitten heel. Wait, can we pause to look at how my dog is sitting right now? Like, can you not? I have walked hours in these on a night out, and if anything, they'll just barely start to hurt at like the tail end of my night, but they are way comfier than any other heels that I own. I actually ordered 2 more little pairs of kitten heels from the same brand because they're so comfortable. I'll show you them because why not? From the same brand, these are actually the same exact pair of shoes, just different colors. So I got this gold pair. They're just like super strappy, so cute, short heel. And then I got the same pair in white because I felt like I needed a good little pair of white heels for the spring and summer. Shout out Target. These are, I think I paid $50 for both of these. Good morning, happy Saturday. I am so excited this morning because I'm going to take a ballet class. This is so full circle for me, guys. I danced my entire life growing up from age 4 to 18. Ballet, contemporary, hip hop, jazz, tap, everything. I stopped when I went to college and I graduated high school 9 years ago now. So haven't really taken any dance since then. I took one contemporary class I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago now, for fun in Hoboken. And when I did it, I was like, this is so fun. Why don't I take dance classes more often? But that dance studio like wasn't super close to where I lived, so I just ended up never really going back. But there's a dance studio here in Charleston, it's downtown, and my friend that I met down here goes regularly, so I'm going to this ballet class with her this morning. But they do like all styles, all levels. They have a bunch of adult only classes, and they're actually on ClassPass, so you can just like drop in if you are in the Charleston area and want to take a dance class. The class I'm taking this morning is a beginner intermediate ballet class. I was looking at their schedule because I really want to take a contemporary class and a hip hop class at some point, and they have both of those on like during the week at night that I could take after work, but they're both advanced level, and I feel like I just need to take a few classes first to like see where I'm at before I jump back into like an advanced level class. So we're starting low risk with a beginner intermediate ballet, but I am so excited. I feel like there's something so special about like reconnecting with something that you loved growing up. I have my ballet bun going. I'm definitely not dressed for like a proper ballet class, but my friend that I'm going with said that you can just wear like workout clothes. It's not super strict, but growing up I would have only worn black leotard, pink tights, ballet shoes, hands down. But I'm wearing this little set from Artizia. That's where I'm headed this morning. So excited. I will definitely let you know how it goes. It is later in the day. I'm here with Lennon in the car. We just got down to Folly Beach. It's right around 6 o'clock. Now that it's like the peak summer months here, dogs aren't allowed on the beach at Folly during like daytime hours, but after 6 o'clock dogs are allowed on the beach. So I just brought her down here because I feel like she's been kind of chilling at home all day. So thought we could go down to the beach around sunset, go for a nice long walk, and then I might sit somewhere and grab dinner somewhere where like I can sit outside with Lennon. I'm having such a fun little solo day. So my ballet class this morning was so good. Glad I took the beginner level because I was like iffy on whether I would remember everything. Like ballet is so much terminology and technique, and it's just been so long. I was like, do I even remember like what a ballet class looks like? But honestly, it was like riding a bike. Everything came back to me. It was like muscle memory. So I think I could definitely jump into an advanced class next. It felt really good and I'm so glad I went, and I definitely want to go back there and try like their contemporary classes, their hip hop classes. After ballet, I went and grabbed coffee with a couple friends and then headed back home. I did lay out at the pool for a little bit. I feel like I got a little bit of a tan line today, and now I'm here at the beach with Lennon. So we're gonna go for a nice long walk. It's kind of cloudy out, so I don't think it's gonna be the best like golden hour, but it's fine. And then I'm gonna grab something for dinner and probably have an early night and a very chill Saturday. I spontaneously signed up for a hot yoga class tomorrow morning. I am like on a kick with trying new workouts, if you can't tell. For the longest time, I had a fear of trying new workout classes, and I definitely still feel nervous like trying a new place. But a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a month or so ago, I tried a workout class here for the first time after like having only really done reformer Pilates for the past like 4 years. I really liked it. So I feel like now that I'm over that hump of like trying a new class, now I'm like, give me more. Like, what else can I try? I actually just decreased my Pilates membership because I had an unlimited membership at a studio here, and even though I love reformer Pilates to death, I just felt like I wanted to supplement it with something else, like maybe something a little more high intensity where I'm like sweating more. Not necessarily cardio, but just like more of a sweat, because in Pilates I don't really sweat at all. Now I'm doing like a slightly lower membership at Pilates, taking like 2 classes a week, but I also reactivated my ClassPass membership so that I can try some different workouts around here. So tomorrow I'm trying a hot yoga class. I did the dance class today, and I have a few other workout studios here that I want to try out. So I'm just on a roll, guys. It's fun. It is Sunday afternoon already. I just left downtown. I grabbed lunch with my friend Carly. We went to Basic Kitchen. It was my first time going there. Very yummy. They have a lot of healthier options, which is nice. Best sweet potato fries I've ever had in my life. So that was fun. And then I drove over to Mount Pleasant. I'm at Trader Joe's right now. I just have to grab a couple groceries for the week. I honestly don't need much, but gonna get those. And while I'm in the area, I might pop into the Mount Pleasant Mall, which is not a mall. It's like a thrift store over here. It's really big. They have like a ton of good vintage home stuff. So I may pop in and browse a little. I feel like I'm having a really good hair day. I went to hot yoga this morning, which I forgot to mention as well. And it was so fun. I haven't really done a lot of yoga. I've never done like a classic hot yoga class. I've only done one other heated class, and it was like a yoga sculpt with like weights and stuff. So this was more of like a traditional yoga flow, but it was heated and I really liked it. I definitely want to go back. It was such a perfect way to start off my Sunday morning. Like I was sweating my butt off for sure, but I felt very like zen. So I would definitely go back there. Another class pass find, but I had to wash my hair after that because it was soaking wet from sweat. And I ended up trying out this hair tool that I haven't used before. It's like an air wrap dupe. It's by the brand T3. I'll link the exact one I have down below, and maybe in another vlog I can show a tutorial of how I got this, but I really like it. I'm like, wait, air wrap who? The only problem with these kind of styles for me, like a bouncy blowout, is they don't last long. Like by tomorrow this will be gone. So I usually use a curling wand because that will last me a couple days, but I really like how this looks, so I may have to do this more often. Super quick Trader Joe's haul. I really didn't need much, but just stocked up on a couple things for this week. Got some chicken. I'm planning on making like a chicken teriyaki and rice bowl for dinners this week. So got chicken for that, and then also a cucumber. I thought like sliced cucumber could be good with that. Got some bananas. I'm running low on rice too, so I got this bag of jasmine rice. Some salmon for dinners this week, and then green beans to go as a side with that. Apples, blueberries, and some pineapple to snack on. Little teeny tiny haul. I also got a couple of things at the thrift store. First is this bag. I definitely was going in there more to look for home stuff, but I saw this bag. I actually have been in need of something like this. I feel like I only really have small little purses, and I don't really have any larger bags or like cute tote bags to take on a day like shopping or running errands or anything where I kind of have more stuff to carry around. So I thought this was perfect. I love it. It's very summery. I got 2 art prints. Mount Pleasant Mall has so much good art and like wall prints if you're in the Charleston area. So much good stuff. But I got this pair of prints. So this is the first one. It's like a little beach house. And then the second one shows like the water, some palm trees. Very beachy, coastal. I believe it's all by this local photographer, which is cool. I always say I'm gonna add color to this room and then I get black and white prints. I will say the wall that I'm hoping to put these on is this one behind me. It's been empty for the whole time I've lived here, and I've lived here 5 months now. So I've just been really needing to find something. This couch is so big that it's posing a challenge because no matter what I get, it's gonna look small, like too small. And then there's like that thing on the wall there. I don't even know what that is, but it kind of gets in the way. Like I wouldn't be able to get anything too tall. The best situation would probably be like a big, long, horizontal something, but I don't know. I've been keeping an eye out for months now and just haven't found anything. So I saw these 2 prints that I liked and figured I could do them side by side. They're gonna look too small. Like I already know they're too small for this wall. Maybe someday I could get more prints and do more of like a gallery wall, but I don't even know. I'm kind of like, this is me giving up. Like I just need to get something for this wall. I know it's gonna look too small, but I need something. And I like these prints, so I'm gonna put them there. I think they're gonna look good with everything else I have going on in this space. They're just a little bit smaller than probably what I need for this wall, but we're gonna make it work. finished look. I'm not mad about it. I definitely think this would look better if these were like blown up bigger, but I think it's good for what I'm working with. I really love the prints though, and I love the frames. I think it's cute, beachy, but neutral with all my other stuff. Mission accomplished. It is almost 8 o'clock. I'm cozy for the night. I think I'm gonna read my book and head to bed early. Start off the week with a good night's sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here. I feel like my cup is so full after this weekend. I feel like I'm really putting myself outside of my comfort zone with like meeting new people and trying new workouts and all these little things. And it's just making me feel really happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little weekend in my life. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok for more of my day-to-day life over there. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in another new video very soon. Bye.